and Tactician Civil War. We're gonna do a little bit of a naval battle here on the river on Mississippi, because that's all the naval operations I ever got into in this campaign. I was planning on building a blue water navy, although, you know what, in actuality my two ironclads are almost fully repaired, meaning constructed, so we might have them in action rather soon. I'm gonna have them build up to 100%, both of them first. Alright, but there is a naval battle going on at Memphis here, so if you enjoy naval river battles, watch this, and then we're gonna talk a bit about the armies. Nothing else, really. So here we are. I think we are the attackers, so we are on the left. There's only one ironclad here, so it would be nice if we could sink it. Yeah, we're putting the hurt. One disabled. 68% ironclad. It is okay. We disabled it and we sank the other two ships. One ship captured. Did we capture that ironclad? If we did, it would be excellent. It's not. Oh, it was sunk. All right. So we sank another ironclad. Excellent. I'm gonna put them into Memphis Harbor, but I'm not gonna take out and repair. I just want to show you. It's been a while since I discussed my armies. Over here we have the Army of the West and the Borough Guard, and it has Missouri State Guard as a core. And we have the Indian Territorial Forces as a core. They're really good scouts. Because if you just turn on scouting, you get experience. And that's kind of an exploit possible, that if you want to level up an army, just leave it on scouting for a while. And then you can pick any perk. But at least I picked 3 scouting perks here on my Indian forces. So Beauregard is commanding 16,000 troops. There hasn't been a battle here in 1862. So this army is rather fresh. Cairo in Illinois, we have Johnston. Yeah, that's one of the reinforcements I managed to scrounge together for this army, is a better army leader, Lieutenant General Johnston. He's really good. And I also sent them 2 captured Gatling guns. Here they are, on the Pillow Flying Battery with British black uniforms. And a rather good lieutenant, Martin. No, he's not that good. Why did I think he was a good artillery commander? Can I put another better one? I mean, no, I can't. How did I mess that up? Maybe it was the fort that had a good cavalry leader that it was sitting in. This guy is better. I want. Okay, we want. Yeah. All right. So anyway, we have 2 Gatling guns on the way to Illinois, to Cairo, to fight. Whatever leader is under. They have a star as well. Okay, so these are the stats for a Gatling gun. I never seen them before in the game. Accuracy poor, but the range is 700 yard, 200 rounds per minute. Cool. They have melee weapons, swords. All right, and I think I sent over a couple of Louisiana. The European brigade was sitting in a fort down in New Orleans. It's a small brigade, but I don't need a fort garrison with 500 men in Louisiana right now. But the first Louisiana, I can't remember where I found them. I think they're on their way. In 10 days they will arrive. So Johnston's army should go up to around 18,000. Is that right? But we were nearly wiped off the map the last time the Union attacked here. I can't remember. 30,000? Yeah, they attacked with 30,000. And it was a very close battle inside Richmond map, city center. So I'd really like to reinforce this army, but there just isn't really troops that I could send. Well, if yeah, I can send troops there, of course, but then I would open myself up. In Kentucky, which is now a Confederate state with 70 in state support, excellent. We have Army of Kentucky under Johnston, 16,000 strong, and they have a Tennessee Corps, and Longstreet is commanding Kentucky Corps. And just south of Cincinnati, we're building a depot to supply the Alabama Corps, which is in Army of Eastern Kentucky under Pickett. It's only it's a 15,000. So in total, we have around 30,000 troops defending Kentucky, and I don't see a single Union army up in Indiana or Ohio. That is weird. But I can't. Okay, I can't strain my economy and doing an invasion even if it's unopposed. Look at my economy. I'm bleeding $100 million per month. And then the last video I made was Army of Northern Virginia getting routed. Yes, they were literally running for their lives away from the Union Army when the artillery kind of shot away the last couple of Union troops, and McClellan finally had enough and said, like, listen, I'm not going to complete this route. I'm going to retreat from the field of battle back to Washington again and again and again. Very lucky. And then we have around 5,000 men recruiting in Richmond, Georgians and North Carolinians that I can send to the front. I reorganized Army of Northern Virginia into 3 corps, small ones. Hill is commanding the Carolinians. Walker is commanding the Georgians. And Reynolds is a new major general, a new corps commander. He's a really good one. I don't know a lot about him in real life. I need to read up on this guy. He looks kind of strange. Interesting. He's commanding the Virginians. And the Virginians are down to 7,700. Poor Virginia. So if we... Let's check out how many losses Virginia had in the war. They lost 7,700 and they have 9,500 fielded. So they lost, let's say 40-45%, and their state support is down to 75. So therefore, and they don't have any volunteers in their pool. So therefore, I don't want to fight with the Virginians. So when it comes to the Army of Northern Virginia, you kind of can discount 25,000 minus 8,000 Virginians. It's a puny army, and last time the Union hit us with 40,000 troops. Because the Union army has 129,000 troops versus our 90,000. So they have 11... Yeah, they have 40,000 troops more than we do. And at the moment, I mean, I have some 12,000 volunteers that I could throw out there, but then I wouldn't have any volunteer reinforcements to send out slowly, yes, but steadily to my units on the map. So I'm trying to not recruit up into new units the last of the troops in the volunteer pool, in the build pool, which makes sense. Although I have a lot of drafts, you know. If I had the money, or we could, I haven't even checked. Let us check together the draft pool, because I don't want to use drafts in 62. Okay, we have 65,000 drafts. You say draftees, right? From the draft, you get draftees that you draft into draftee units. Anyway, Virginia has 9,000 of them. Tennessee 7, 6, Georgia, alright. Well, we might have to start recruiting draft units. But then, do you mix them up? You can, DV, drafts and volunteers, or do you have separate draft units that you keep in the back line as reserves? I don't know. They are not as good. They desert, they take down your morale, and they're not good. I don't know how bad they are compared to volunteers. Okay, we have 14,000 volunteers. But as you can see, half of the states don't have any volunteers left. Okay, so this might be something I need to do. For example, Florida, I might have to turn on drafts for the Florida troops, so they only have like almost 3,000 men in the field and no volunteers. Crappy state, Florida. Although we have a couple of policies left to do after this. The 2-year. This says recruitment quotas are increased. I don't know what recruitment quotas are. Either you get a bunch of people into your recruitment pools, or you start getting a higher stream of volunteers day per day. The manual doesn't explain. Yeah. So I don't know what's the worst. Lack of money, lack of volunteers. And we do have drafts. What am I talking about? We have plenty of bodies. It's just that I don't want to play with drafts. We have 18 million, 16 million now. We're bleeding money. You know, I'm gonna consider putting in drafted troops somewhere. For example, Richmond Garrison. Yeah, I could put drafted Virginians there and just sit there. It's just that they cost money. But if I want bodies on the field of battle, which I do, that is probably what I need to do. Tell me in the comments if you watch this. What's your idea? Like, how do you play? Do you mix drafts and volunteers, or do you keep them separate? Which you think is the better idea? I mean, it's not like a separate. There isn't a tool to it. It's like draftees. They have 20% lower morale. No, you don't know. It's like they have lower morale. Yeah, but how much? Is it half, or like just a fraction less? So kind of experience playing the game. So here's one of the armies I kicked off the field. It seems that in 1862 you get level 2 entrenchment quite easily. Department of Washington. It's so weird they haven't captured Winchester. I left it open for such a long time. And also, they could have made West Virginia secede a long time ago. I don't have anything defending. Yeah, I have the West Virginians sitting here. Army West Virginia. 2,700 troops. I just keep them away from the front because I don't want to fight with the West Virginians. They have lousy state support, 47. So if they start taking losses, they're just going to desert all of them, I figure. And the blockade ratio is up to 24%. That's not very much higher than it used to be back in 61. I remember having like 16, 19, 21. So yeah, it's gone up a little bit. But the dev said when I reported that I was bleeding money, even though I had a surplus in the budget, they said like, yeah, but do you realize that you're losing? Yeah, tariffs are down. Tariffs are down. They're under 300 now. The tariffs used to be a lot higher. Income tax is down 3 million only since I researched. It's actually up a bit. It went down and it came up again. I did the first print note. I'm doing the second note now. It takes away 10% of your public wealth. Yeah, 3 million. But you get 60 million per year cash. Inflation-driven fiat currency. Okay, so we're gonna get that now. Cowardice Lincolnites. Yeah, that's what I need. Buchanan destination. Yeah, we want that. So I don't want to keep this too long. Let's finish off the presentation of summer May 62 situation. We're just gonna play for a while. If you don't want to just watch boring old campaign map gameplay, go watch the next one. I'm sure there'll be a battle or something, but oh, we got a leader back. Cool. Who is it? Colonel Crawford. I wish you could kind of jump to him here, but because if you don't know his name, I don't know if he's good. I don't know what state he's from. Oh, can I show you my special forces, except for the Gatling gun in Army of Illinois? We have some a 3 and a 4-star unit. We have 4th. I renamed them Cairo because they were 1 or 2 stars maybe at the start of the battle, and then I suppose they killed so many Yankees. No offense. Oh look, they killed 2,800 casualties. Oh my god. Okay, they suffered 800 casualties. They inflicted 2,800 How the hell? That's I can't remember. That must be okay. They probably suffered. How many troops did? I can't remember how much the Union lost in that battle. That's a lot. Oh my god, Colonel Posey, you're a hero. Okay, so I gave them what few Sharps rifles I had. It's funny, they don't even have a perk, if I'm right. No, they don't. They're almost at their first perk, and I don't know what to give them. But they're very experienced, and there's 1,000 of them left with 500 disabled, so it's not going to be a super small 4-star brigade. You know, of course, the problem is Mississippi doesn't have a lot of volunteers. Okay, so another thing you could do maybe is to have elite troops take the volunteers and then take crappy brigades on map now that has no experience stars and just give them draft troops. Yeah, I think I need to look into that. I'm just thinking I will research one of the policies and give increased recruitment quota and see what happens then. Maybe I get a bunch of volunteers, who knows. I think you do. And the other one is not quite as good, but it's still nice. Where is it? There it is, 2nd Mississippi. We need to give him a nickname. If you write a nice suggestion in the comments soon after this comes out, I will name. I'll give this Mississippi Brigade that nickname, and they inflicted 1,800 casualties in the Battle of Cairo. So for now, there'll be a Cairo unit as well. Cairo killers, that's a bit aggressive. Cairo cowards, Cairo hero, Cairo crew. No, I can't think of anything now. But and Colonel Smith here, he's okay now. He's got good initiative. I think he was just a mere lieutenant. Now he's getting up to be a rather experienced colonel here. That's nice. Okay, I just want to show you my special forces. They both have Sharps rifles. So another thing I wonder is, if I equip troops with modern rifles like the Sharps that I captured from the Union, will my army upkeep go up? Because now I have to produce Sharps. I don't have the project to do it. But it's the army upkeep entry reads: pay, provisioning, and forage accumulate to army upkeep. Okay, how about the recruitment? Oh, yeah, recruitment cost. The cost depend on the prices of weapons, uniforms, and bounties. Okay, weapons as a product, not the rifles in the depot that you equip them with. Yeah, there is a category in goods and trades that is called weapons, I think. We have artillery and weapons. Okay. These are the weapons they're talking about. The price of those weapons as a goods produced. Alright. So giving them Sharps rifles doesn't cost me more money. So where do you think the next battle is? Well, if you watch this series, you're gonna know in the future, but I don't know. I kind of want them to go into Kentucky. Yeah, we finished so, should we go in and sit on Cincinnati? We're gonna And now we're gonna pay even more, right, to fill Covington Depot up with supplies. See, here's the thing. I don't understand. What does it mean? Red, empty, yellow, medium, green, full, right? Like, if I fill it up green, will it fill up more than these two core or units need? And now I'm gonna keep paying for that depot a lot. Like, it's so hard to understand. You have so little to do with the economy. Like, you pick a color, but you don't understand what does it mean. Like, yeah, when the supply alert disappears, you can toggle it down. I'm gonna go with yellow here, and here as well, and see what happens, because I need to save money. Let's see if we get more supply alerts. Mississippi Corps. Okay, so that's probably an indication that I need to keep the Cairo depot on green. What if we... I think I had 1 or 2 supply indications over here in the west as well, so I'll leave that on green. Yeah, so now we're getting 60 more million cash, and let's go for the militia act too. Gives me increased recruitment quotas. Thank you. 28 days. Okay, let's listen to Rose of Alabama, whatever that place is. It can't be Alabama. It's just a question of time. So what we're waiting for is November. We're just gonna have to survive. Hang on with the skin of your teeth, dear Confederate brothers. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, 30,000 in Kentucky might be a little bit too exaggerated when I'm getting trashed in Manassas and Cairo. But I don't know. I don't want to send... Wait, I don't see any Union armies. Okay, eventually we were gonna do something. I've had officer rehab. Oh, he's a good one. This is gonna be a good one. This is Chambliss. No, that's not who I was thinking about. So very soon, we're gonna have 2 small brigades. I sent them on furlough, I think. Yeah, so they're coming back in 4 days, and then I'm gonna combine them, and then we're gonna experiment a little bit with their recruitment cost and army upkeep, etc. And even when I first... Oh, there's a siege going on. That's Fort Smith. Oh, have they landed? No. Oh, you mothers. Army. Okay, that's 14,000. I don't know how they got down there undiscovered. Now they're here. I wonder how long this can hold out. Yeah, I do have a small... I think I have... It's not only the fort, there's also a very small infantry unit there. So we can examine John Pope's Army of the Southwest here. Okay, I just had to march down there and beat him up, right? 14,000, piece of cake. Thing is, I might lose the Springfield Depot then. So that's a hard decision. If I had an experience, they have 2 artillery pieces with them. Can't tell what caliber. So they still have 64 to 36 victory balance. So they're gonna take the fort. Most likely. But actually here, it says we have a 48% chance of victory. So that's weird. What do we got here? 700 and 4,000. So if we leave enough to beat off 5,000 troops, So that would be leaving the Indian territory force here, the scouts. And we'll take the Missouri Guard and the rest of the troops. So that would be 16,000 minus 2,000 or so. So that would be 14,000. So a 1-to-1 attack. So next question is, do we want to just reinforce a siege? Yeah, I think so. I don't think we want to fight the field battle. You see, Missouri don't have any volunteers, do they? 500. So I don't want to bleed a lot of Missouri troops. Okay, field battles are usually quicker. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. At least, okay, we will be fighting in Arkansas territory. So, the Arkansas troops, they're definitely going to go down here. Missouri State Guard, you can go by rail if you want to. Start moving. What else do we got? You're going to stay. Army Texas. Wait. Alright, and the army, of course. The Army of the West. Their Beauregard. We're going to send them down here. I think that's it. And they are on defensive stance, so when they get down there, I don't think there's going to be a field battle unless the Union decides. And they very rarely do they? It's not like if there is a siege and a couple of weeks later, all of a sudden the Union AI will attack you. I don't think that ever happens. Either they attack you immediately or they don't at all, and they siege it out until one side loses, no matter what. Yeah, I mean, even if I get to attack them 1-to-1, I can probably wing it. Because obviously, okay, I forgot about the 19,000 here, the 2,000 here, and the 4,000 here. So if they want to take my depot, they're gonna take my depot. I hope they are as hesitant as McClellan was in 1862. Jesus, Department of Southwest Missouri. I was in there, 19,000. That's just painful. 500 and 3,000. Okay, and nothing in Ohio and nothing in. That's an okay. I wish I knew what would happen if I were to invade and conquer Cincinnati. I could raid if I had cavalry, which I don't have any. I mean, I have very, very small scouting cavalry units. Nothing substantial like if Jeb Stuart's 15,000 man cavalry running around doing raids. That's not. I don't do that. I don't engage in those kind of barbarian activities. Okay, let me know if you know in the comments. If you have it, do core HQs cost money? Like, is it really stupid to save the Texas HQ here, Army of Texas, with 300 men in it? The reason I do is, like, if I want to split it off, I have a core with some experience on it, right? More perks, it's better. But if there was a cost, if I knew that it cost a lot of money, I don't even know if it costs any money. Maybe. Next time I'll just disband any army that I don't need immediately. Not all armies, of course, obviously. Right, end of May. Yeah, maybe we can get into June. Then we'll take a break there. Washington, last time I checked, it was, I think, an 18,000, 21,000 now. We have Armistead is back. Yeah, he's been through some tough luck. His career has been eventful. You should check out his combat log. He's been in the heat of fire, I can tell you that. Did he fully recover? No. He is not gonna be the same as before. Alright. Okay, something routed, but that's just like the regular siege. Fuck, they took the fort. Does that mean the fort is gone? No, they captured it. Okay, that's annoying, because usually I can't get into a fort that rapidly. Okay, and they're gonna take the depot, maybe burn it down. Oh, burn it down then, I don't care. Should be empty. It's red. It's been red since forever. Okay, where are you going? Are you serious? You're gonna run away from me? Come here. Alright. And so now watch me sit outside this fort that has what's its condition? It's 69 condition. So do I auto-resolve an assault? Yeah. I'm not gonna let 50 men. Okay. Next stop, Union invasion is Washington. Well, the other Washington. This Washington, alright. He has a bit of supply problems here. I'm just gonna run him over. This should work in my advantage, except if the Union attacks in the west. So I need to. Okay, look at his speed. Okay, he's down to only 250 casualties. I swear. Okay, this might have to do something to do with the difficulty settings. I'm playing at the highest difficulty settings, and maybe Union AI is just has some strong stats. Because watch me not take this in 2 or 3 days, or even less. Well, I don't know. It wasn't a lot. I mean, I just ordered them to move. Yeah, I got the siege symbol up here. So we have even better odds, all right? So it should take the same. Dallas has fallen. Oh shit. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Oh no. Oh no. Although it is the 5,000 men that is coming. Now the thing is, the Indian Territory Force, it will be their first battle, because for some reason they have only entered as reinforcements, and they've never been able to manage to get into a tactical battle before. So they've never been on the map. I never maneuvered them on the map, so I think it's going to be the first battle for them. That is not great. I'll show it to them because they're scripted units. Okay, I guess I'm not showing to you. Why? Oh, because they're here. All right. So these they're rifled. They're rifled cavalry. 4 brigades plus 500 each with reboard muskets, Springfield muskets, and I can't exchange them unless I give them cavalry weapons. So they have a bit of range. Really, like 2,500 recruits with highly mediocre leadership. Oh, actually, okay. Well, some are good, some are really bad. Is this a fight I want to take? Yeah, of course it is. I'm never giving up an inch of territory. Should I leave Missouri and fall back into Arkansas? Oh man, they outflanked me. You know what would be nice? more forces. A larger Confederate army. That would have been nice. Oh, we were up to 107,000 men fielded. And they're up to 133. So, yeah, that looks a lot more reasonable. They're ahead, like 25,000. Yeah, I can live with that. No panic. Oh, so we have a bit. Okay, here they come. Okay, we do have entrenchment level 2. I wonder what that's gonna mean. Yeah. Siege? Wait, Army of Texas retreated. Alright. So even though it had a larger unit next to it, they just ran away because they were so small. Okay. I guess I know now that really small corps or units, even though they have neighboring supporting, they will break or withdraw automatically. It's a bit weird. I would say like they should calculate the total number of troops there, and even though it's just a small corps, whatever. Chicken Sibley, that's his new nickname. And okay, they're preparing siege. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know how bad it is to have a Union army capturing small towns down here. Does it take a long time? Do I lose permanently any resource production? Can he burn down coal mines? Yada yada. How bad is it to have a Union army running around, raiding or whatever he's doing? Because I could take the fort, or I could actually abandon the siege and go up here and kick these guys' asses. And then go back and you know, is that what I want to do? Oh, so hard. I suppose. Oh, look, Army of the West got a perk. Ambulance Corps, less dead. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. I just want to keep as many troops alive over here. Okay, we're at 82. I think this siege is gonna be over quite soon. So let's finish the siege. Then we go up, relieve Indian Territory forces. It's a trap. It was a trap all along. Yeah, Sibley. I wonder. Yeah, I could send Sibley scouting, couldn't I? He could be a scout. He's a very small unit. Oh, look. Are they coming back? I kind of hope they do. No, they're just sitting there because it's nighttime. Oh, here they come. You know. So I guess I'll fight Army of Southwest. Yes, we took the fort. Okay. So is he going to attack me? I would be happy to fight him. I would be happy to fight him. Let's go. Let's see if he attacks me. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna attack. My army is on... No, they turned... After the siege, they changed their setting to offensive. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an ambulance corps as well. 10% less dead, wounded troops from infection, etc. It's something. Okay, come on. Let's fight. Let's fight. Come on. Are you crossing the river without picking a fight? Is that it? Are you serious? All right. If that's how you want it, I'm gonna head up this way. Oh no! Wait! Oh! What the hell? No! 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 He's going by riverboat. Oh fuck! Did he? All right. Let's do this. But in the next video, of course. In the next video, of course. So the Army of the West, they got a little bit mingled up at 0 hours. He might start on the map. I really hope he does. Should be quite even numbers, and I should kick John Pope's ass. 1-to-1. Super easy, even if I am the attacker. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the battlefield of Missouri next time.